People should know I go to the gym at 6 o'clock. मैं रोज सुबह उठ के अपना बिलबोर्ड देखने जाती हूँ. I go to the gym in the morning. That rejection from that reality show made me realize that maybe that was my comfortable option, becoming a dancer. I could have done it, but I had self-doubts. I think that learning I used when I was auditioning for Dangal.
Yeah.
So that was after that, Dangal was my biggest audition. That was my first audition for a film. I remember meeting him in Delhi. I was shooting for Patakha. He had come on set and I could see it on his face that I don't know if she'll be able to play a character like Chutki. And that challenge, when I was approached for Pagglait, I didn't have that confidence whether I'll be able to pull it off or not. It was a dream team to work with, Shrishti. Not only Raj, but director and the whole team. I think it has been the whole the shooting process was so smooth and so comfortable. It felt like I'm shooting with like friends. Times are changing, and also conscious decisions to not be a part of a film in which women are not being represented correctly. मैं रील्स में बहुत अच्छा लगता है मुझे डांस करना, पर मुझे डांस फिल्म सृष्टि करनी ही नहीं है. Really? नहीं करनी है मुझे डांस. मुझे बिल्कुल डांस फिल्म नहीं करनी है.
Hello everyone, welcome to News 18 Showsha. I am Shrishti and today we have with us one of the most incredible and talented actors in the Hindi cinema, Sanya Malhotra. Hi Sanya, how are you?
Shrishti, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. You know Sanya, before we start this interview, I want to tell you this, like while I was coming here, you know, I saw this huge billboard somewhere in Bandra and it had a poster, it had your poster. You know, it suddenly struck me that, you know, Sanya, we don't glorify or write about the success of a self-made female star the way we do for a self-made male star. And I feel like your success story is no less than an inspiration for so many young people out there who want to make it big in the city of dreams. Do you ever sit back and reflect like how far you have come, Sanya?
I do, and I have recently started doing that. You know, I've started giving myself that credit, and I've started giving myself that permission to be proud of myself.
Yes.
And these 5 amazing years that I've had in this industry so far. And I look at that billboard almost every day. I go to the gym in the morning. And I cross that billboard and I just cannot believe that it's me. It just makes me feel very grateful. Every morning at around 5:30 I cross that.
Right.
People should know I go to the gym at 6 o'clock. मैं रोज सुबह उठ के अपना बिलबोर्ड देखने जाती हूँ. I go to the gym in the morning and I cross that billboard every day and I cannot believe it. I was really excited when I saw it for the first time.
Yeah.
And it feels like अरे अभी लगता नहीं है कि I have completed 5.5 years in this industry.
Right.
It just feels new. It still feels like a dream to me.
Right.
So I do sit back and reflect on the kind of work I have done till now, and the kind of work that I want to do in future. So definitely it makes me feel really happy and proud.
Right. Now I know that you have spoken about this a lot of times in your interviews, that how you got rejected in a dance reality show, but now today you have become one of the most sought after actors in the Hindi cinema. Tell me how did acting happen to you? Was it because that show didn't happen, so you thought of channelizing your energy in acting? How exactly it happened for you?
I think rejection and things not working out teaches you so many things about yourself. Any setback in my life professionally has taught me a lot about me, about things that I want to achieve in life, about things that I maybe have to learn, That rejection from that reality show made me realize that maybe that was my comfortable option, becoming a dancer. I could have done it, but I had self-doubts. there were so many things that I realized after I got rejected, because I was constantly doubting myself while I was there auditioning, and I kept telling myself that maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I don't deserve to be here. I'm not a better dancer. There are so many other dancers that they can do way better. And I think that learning I used when I was auditioning for Dangal.
Yeah.
So that was after that, Dangal was my biggest audition. That was my first audition for a film. And I knew one thing. First of all, I was very clear that I'm going to make it. I'm going to be in the film. Also, I told myself to not doubt my capability as an actor. Maybe I'm not good enough, but I will work hard and, give my 100% in this audition. And that is a learning that I used in Dangal. So I think my whole career is a product and of like rejections, learning, and then using those learning. And I'm really grateful. Rejections and setbacks really teaches you a lot.
Right.
And even now, there are things that I know. कभी कोई film करती हूँ, कोई character करती हूँ या film देखती हूँ, release होता है, तो I learn those lessons at the back of the mind. I also constantly I'm striving to be a better actor. I'm constantly trying to learn new things about this craft because I've never learned it. So that was clear, like from day one, that I'll have to try everything. I can't put myself in a box and be comfortable. I like being in an uneasy, uncomfortable situation to learn something new.
But if one looks at your filmography, Sanya, every time I look at your filmography and I go like, oh my God, she's just 5 years old in this industry, and the kind of work you have done, like it's phenomenal, from Dangal to, Pagglait, then, Patakha, Love Hostel, such great roles. How do you sort of, convince filmmakers about you, about like, that you are this versatile artist that who can do basically everything? How do you manage that too in like such a short span of time?
I think it's the trust that they have in me as an actor that also gives me a sense of confidence. Like for Patakha, I through that audition, I really challenged myself, and that audition really helped me understand whether I'll be able to play a character like Chutki or not. And this is the opportunity that Vishal ji gave it to me. And when I didn't look like Chutki, I didn't sound like Chutki, I remember meeting him in Delhi. I was shooting for Badhai Ho. He had come on set, and I could see it on his face that I don't know if she'll be able to play a character like Chutki. And that challenge, and then afterwards, when he saw the audition, that confidence and that trust that he showed in me as an actor really gave me a sense of confidence, thinking ki, yeah, maybe I can, if I put in that work and if I put in that homework for my characters, I will be able to play anything.
Right.
That is also my foundation as an actor, because I'm not a wrestler, but we could learn wrestling for Dangal.
Yeah.
And convince myself that I'm a wrestler, and also the audience could see it.
Right.
The hard work that we had put in.
Right. Now, my most personal favorite role of yours would be definitely Pagglait. It was genuinely a clutter breaker in the truest sense, I feel. Tell me, what did its success mean to you, and how things changed post Pagglait for you?
As I was talking about how creators and directors and producers really helped me to put that confidence, like there are times where, like when I was approached for Pagglait, I didn't have that confidence whether I'll be able to pull it off or not. And the reason I did it, because I saw that Umesh sir and Guneet really trusted me to play Sandhya. That gave me confidence, that gave me that push to, take up this character and take a film like Pagglait. And I really believed in it. This was a story that I really wanted to be a part of. I think last year was extremely crucial for my career.
Yeah.
I saw a change in it,
Hmm.
and I've seen like things are changing, not only in the industry, but I can see that people recognize me more now. तो
Yeah.
वो काफी change हुआ. I think things
Right.
have changed thanks to also like the kind of reach that you get through OTT. I can see that my career has gotten a good push because Pagglait got released on Netflix, and then Meenakshi Sundareshwar, before that Ludo.
Yes,
So
Ludo.
these 2 years have been really nice for my career.
Yeah. Yeah. So you finally feel that you belong here. You feel like
I
an
have
insider.
always felt that way from day one. I never felt that I was not welcomed
Right.
in this industry.
Right. Right. Now, Sanya, you doing hit with Rajkumar Rao. I feel that will be like a lethal combination of two most talented actors in the Hindi cinema.
I hope so.
What was it like to collaborate with Rajkumar in this one?
This is something that I manifested
Okay.
for myself because I really wanted to work with Raj. And as you all know, he is such a brilliant actor. He is inspiring. And I'm really glad that I got a film like Hit to start my this journey of working with Rajkumar Rao.
Yeah.
I hope I work with him again on something else too.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm really glad that I'm a part of this film. It's a remake.
Yes.
And it's releasing in a month. And can't wait to watch it, and I can't wait for other people to watch it too.
Right. Right. Like you said, it's a remake. I think it is also your first time that you're doing a remake, right? If I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
So are you sort of wary of comparisons, and have you seen original film?
I have seen the original
Okay,
film.
okay.
And Sailesh is only directing
Yes,
the one
yes,
who
yes,
directed
yes.
the original one.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
Not at all nervous. Nothing.
No.
Nice.
It was a dream team to work with, Shrishti. Not only Raj, but director and the whole team. I think it has been the whole the shooting process was so smooth and so comfortable. It felt like I'm shooting with like friends. It all felt very nice and comfortable. Though we were shooting thriller, it was a fun experience at the end of the day.
Yeah.
सब हंसी मजाक करते रहते थे सेट पर. बन रही थी thriller पर comedy होता था सेट पर. So that whole process and that shooting experience is something that I really cherished as an actor. It was very relaxed.
Right.
And something, of course, like when you are with Rajkumar Rao, there's so much that you can learn being on set with such an amazing actor like Raj.
Yeah. You're also doing Kathal, and oh my god, वो poster क्या था, मतलब एकदम first time you're playing cop, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me, what was it like? What was your experience of shooting for Kathal? And of late we have been seeing that a lot of actresses are taking on the role of cops. तो कोई आपका personal favorite जो आपको लगा हो? Rani ma'am also played in Mardani. There's Ravina Tandon, Shefali Shah in Delhi Crime.
They're all amazing.
Yeah. Recently, I think Yami also played a cop in Tasveer, right? So, yeah.
For me, this film and this character has been very crucial, I think. And a story that I really wanted to be a part of. First, I would like to thank Yasho that he wrote something like this. And it's too soon to be talking about it, but I'm telling you, Shrishti, it's a story. Then when it will be out, I think people would really get to learn something, because I got to learn something through Kathal and Mahima, and things that we might miss living in our own little bubble in a city,
Yeah.
So, and it's a character that grounded me somewhere. It's a character that like really opened up a new world for me, which I wasn't aware of. रही बात look की, playing a cop and wearing that uniform every day gave me that sense of, I don't know, that confidence, also pride, though I was just shooting, I was not doing anything. Like I was not like, of course, like you add as an actor also, you add something to the society, but it gave me, it made me responsible. Like I was, I took it up as a challenge and also with utmost responsibility. I know like I'm going to play a cop, तो कैसा आना चाहिए screen पर. And I'm telling you, this is a cop film which is not like any other. It's very real. Because I met, like during the research, I met so many cops, like female cops in MP. When I was researching for it, and we just see the uniform, you know, and we don't know that in like wo uniform ke piche, it's so real, like they're just like us. Sometimes we forget that they're humans and they have issues. Like ghar mein main abhi, I remember when I was researching for it, and I really liked meeting this female officer in MP, and I was like, can I meet you again, ma'am? And she was like, मैं तो अपने बच्चे को खाना खिलाने आई हूँ. And you keep forgetting कि uniform के पीछे जिनके मतलब इतने मतलब they look so powerful, but she's a mother. She's going back home to feed her child, coming back to work, dealing with all these issues. I think it's a very real space and a space that I just cannot wait for the audience to experience.
Right. Going back to Hit, it's a South remake. Again, you know, we have been seeing how South films have been performing at the box office, right? From Pushpa, RRR, recently, KGF, too did fabulous at the box office. And there have been like lot of, you know, Bollywood actors are also doing crossover and doing South movies. Are you also interested in any favorite actor down South that you want to?
I would love to work with Sai Pallavi.
Okay.
Also, there's so many actors I'm forgetting. ये ऐसा सवाल है जब आपकी favorite movie क्या है? I want to work with Fahad.
Oh, yeah. That's so great.
I'm also doing Great Indian Kitchen.
Yes,
that would be the second remake. But these two are the actors that I really want to work with.
Right.
There's so many down south talented actors that I would like to work with.
Right, right. Sanya, just the last question. You know, there's been this long debate about, you know, the representation of women characters in the mainstream cinema, and I feel like more often than not, female characters, you know, represented like they are just served to facilitate male characters in mainstream cinema. But you know, I feel you are a perfect example of a commercial actress who is just not only make a mark for herself, but also not like, you know, the second fiddle to the hero. Now tell me, has this been your conscious decision to sort of not do that kind of roles, or times are actually changing?
Times are changing, and also conscious decisions to not be a part of a film in which women are not being represented correctly.
Right, right.
Because these are the characters that I craved growing up, you know, to watch in Hindi cinema. The characters that I play are the characters that women out there can relate to.
Yeah.
So definitely a conscious decision as an actor to be a part of films where women are just not props or something that can be replaced by anything.
Yeah.
Has to be substantial.
Yeah.
Has to be written really well. So yeah, has been a conscious decision. मतलब कभी मतलब have to be very careful. पता नहीं कभी गलती भी हो गई तो कोई बात नहीं.
Right.
क्योंकि अब कब तक मतलब you can like scrutinize
true.
do that. But as an actor, I think it's our responsibility to be a part of films that you as an audience would like to see, you know. Play characters that as an audience you would appreciate looking at on screen.
Right. डांस कब करने देखेंगे फाइनली मूवी में?
भगवान मुझे डांस करने दो प्लीज. मैंने
कभी मन किया है खुद?
पहले इंटरव्यू में मैंने बोला कि मे बी आई शुड स्टार्ट सिंग दैट मुझे डांस फिल्म करनी ही नहीं है. मे बी शायद डांस फिल्म आ जाएगी.
हाँ, बिकॉज रील्स में तो मतलब आई थिंक रील्स में हम फाइनली देखने को मिलता है.
अच्छा लगता है मुझे डांस करना, पर मुझे डांस फिल्म सृष्टि करनी ही नहीं है.
Really?
नहीं करनी है मुझे डांस. मुझे बिल्कुल डांस करनी है. मुझे बिल्कुल डांस नहीं करनी है.
Thank you so much, Sanya. It was lovely speaking to you.
Same here,
Thanks a
Shrishti.
lot.
Thank you.
you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.